So when you are working inside, sometimes you will hear an alarm go off. And that is meaning that the oxygen tanks are low on oxygen. So what you need to do is first silence the alarm by pressing this button, and then you'll want to go outside. You can open the door with this bar and kind of wedge it to keep it open. So before I go into detail about what needs to be done when the alarm is going off, I just want to go over what the pressure gauges mean and what is the normal number they're supposed to be at. Wait, and how do we know when a tank is empty? Because this will be, the 300 will be like below the 100?
These are not reliable, is what I'm told.
Okay.
These are more reliable. So this is our pressure gauge, which is actually a little bit high right now.
Okay. So what do we like it at?
Around 200.
Okay. And then it's low when it's at 100?
Correct.
Okay. And what about the middle one or this one that's not being used? It doesn't matter what those read?
The middle one, I don't know what that is.
Okay.
But the left one, since we're not on that tank, it doesn't matter at this time. Now, if you've ever been out here and you see smoke coming out the door from under the door, or you hear a loud
Hissing?
hissing, that's the tank releasing the pressure on its own. So it regulates itself for the most part.
Gotcha. So the first thing that you will want to check and make sure that the pressure builder is turned all the way to the left, so that way we know all the pressure is out of the tank. Sometimes if there's still some pressure left in the tank, if you loosen it, the oxygen levels will go back up to where they should be and the alarm will be shut off. If that doesn't work, this is what you will need to do. So you will see this switch, it's right now pointing to the left, but if the left tank is empty, you can turn it to the right tank, which is full, and that should shut off the alarm. There is two things that you want to check for after you switch it. You'll want to check for the gas use valve, and you'll want to loosen that. So just remember, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. And you'll also want to make sure your pressure builder is turned on as well. So you'll want to loosen that valve a little bit too. You can either do this before or after you switch tanks, it doesn't matter. So the last part of this video, I'm going to have Jenny demonstrate what to do when both tanks are empty and they do not have any more oxygen in them.
Okay. Now if you come out here and both tanks are empty, see how we're hooked up to both tanks. If both are empty, that means we need to take one of these lines off and hook it to the third tank where it says gas use.
Okay.
So the best way to do that is to get your wrench and you unscrew it. Sorry, go ahead and turn this off first. Your gas use. Go ahead and unscrew it. Attach it to this one as tight as you can. Make sure your gas is all the way open, lefty-loosey.
Okay.
And then make sure your arrow is pointed to whichever line you just hooked up. So if you hooked up to this one, you're going to go to the right. If you hooked up to this one, you're going to go to the left.
Okay. That's it?
Yeah.
Alright, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I also added a cute picture of a little doggy for entertainment. If you have any questions or concerns regarding switching tanks when the alarm is going off, please don't hesitate to reach out to a member of leadership.